What's up, metalheads and rockers? It's Al Ditton. I'm with Underground Noise Webzine, as you know. This is Webisode number 99. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you guys about the bands called Magic Bullet and Green Gasoline. This is the CD by Green Gasoline. It's called Strike When the Iron is Hot. You got songs like Rough Child, Sweet Mercy, Roll the Dice, Steal the Night, spelled S-T-E-E-L, not S-T-A-L. Swamp Grass Boogie, No Religion, Halumen's Last Sail, Medusa, which is a cover by the band called Trapeze. I don't know how many people remember that band, but that's off their second album by the band called Trapeze. And Lie Low, Sell High. They got 4 members in the band, and I can tell you exactly who they are if the print was a little bit bigger. But this is the back of the album. Figured I'd show it up close. It's an excellent album. I'm going to tell you guys more about how I feel about this. But the first band that I'm going to talk about is called Magic Bullet. It's fronted by a guy named Jason Castoro. I've been following him on YouTube, and I was supposed to get a CD from him, but for some odd reason, it never showed up in the mailbox. But this is how I feel about Magic Bullet's single called My, My, My. Well, the best way I can describe this song by Jason Castoro's band called Magic Bullet is hilarious, yet catchy as hell. The first chorus is talking about if you don't like a banana, then you can have a bunch. The second chorus cracks me up when the singer talks about piranha. And it's a bad one. If you don't like it, you'll get spanked. I really dig it. It reminds me of some punk rock for sure, along with a female singer who has a great voice for this genre of music. They kind of remind me of L7, kind of like No Effects, maybe some MXPX in there. If you don't know who MXPX is, they were a punk band known as Magnified Plaid. So I just figured I'd toss that one out there as well. They're kind of like humor metal too, kind of like System of a Down, Volcano Diving Inc. Who else? Well, there's quite a few of them. Tenacious D, that's another one I could, mention, I guess. If you're into that kind of music, then this band, Magic Bullet, I'm pretty sure you'll like them. Jason Castro's got an array of bands. Magic Bullet, to me, happens to be my personal favorite that he's done from what I've heard on YouTube. But, he's a really talented musician. He's got a lot going for him. He's got like 4 projects going on once. He's got one that's in Roman numerals, which I have no idea what the Roman numerals stand for. But at the same time, when I do interview him, I'm just going to ask him, hey, that Roman numeral band that you've got, what numbers are those, and why did you choose that as your name? But whatever. Anyway, back to this song called My, My, My. I don't want to get off track, you guys. And talking about a Camaro for the third chorus. Maybe they're not choruses, but this song, My, 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 is getting a 9 out of 10 horns. Would I see them live? Yes, I totally would. Anyway, metalheads and rockers around the world and across this whole entire planet, keep your horns up, keep supporting underground music, show Magic Bullet support Underground Noise Webzine. Also, support your local music scene. Another thing I'll mention is, if you see someone fall in the pit, pick him or her up. Nobody wants to see someone get stomped on or seriously injured. So anyway, you guys, that's how I feel about Magic Bullet. I think they're one amazing band. They deserve a lot of credit for what they do. The production quality is amazing. The artwork is hilariously weird, strange, and obscure, which I think adds to a lot of flavor to it. Because if you look up the song My, My, My by Magic Bullet up on YouTube, which I'm highly suggesting, you'll definitely see the artwork for that song. And it's actually, like I said, it's catchy. It's catchy as hell. Next up, we're going to talk about Green Gasoline, Strike When the Iron is Hot. Alright, you guys, check this out. This is how I feel about this album. If you're into the 70s and 80s hair metal hard rock, for fans of Cinderella, Quiet Riot, Kix, Poison, Motley Crue, Steel Panther, Van Halen, AC/DC, and more, then this band, Green Gasoline, is guaranteed to pump the hairspray to those old school headbangers out there. Trust me, I'm impressed. The bands I mentioned are what I hear when I listen to this band, and they'll keep the crowd wanting more and more with their dash of some groove to their sound. The solos are perfect for this genre of music. I love it. The first song, Rough Child, reminds me of the album Night Songs by Cinderella for some reason, but it's a kick ass tune that I can't get enough of. It's my favorite one other than the song Roll the Dice. I find those two be the catchiest out of them all. But it's a solid album. Green Gasoline hails from the state of Washington, you guys. I'd totally go to one of their shows if they were to come to Atlanta or closer. Roll the Dice has a bit of a bluesy feel to it as well. I almost forgot to mention that. The lyrics are so real to life and easy to understand. Yeah, I know what some of you might be thinking. He usually does death metal reviews, but not this time. But if you're not thinking that, then hey, I'm dead serious. This band is getting a 10 out of 10 horns. I really dig their sound, and if you want to check out these four dudes, hit them up on their Facebook page. I'll leave the link in the description. Strike When the Iron is Hot features a cover of the song Medusa, which was originally recorded in 1970 by a band called Trapeze from their second studio album. Great job, dudes. Y'all nailed it. The song Swamp Grass Boogie has its own uniqueness to it, too. So if you're looking for a band to pump you up as if you were back in the era of the 80s or 70s within the hair metal and hard rock scene when they started, then look no further because, like I said, Green Gasoline will not disappoint you. I believe that this band should be booked on Mork. If you're not familiar with Mork, it's the Monsters of Rock cruise. It happens every year, I believe. I know some people that have gone to it online that are my Facebook friends, and they've mentioned that it's a really fun time. I've never gone on a cruise, but maybe someday, if it's in my budget. I'd get down with a cruise with musicians and fans. Why not? Until next time, until next time, rockers and metalheads, keep supporting the underground and support Underground Noise Webzine. Support Green Gasoline. I'm sure they would definitely appreciate it. All the support they can get. And most importantly, keep your horns up. But hey, guys, you know something? Music is all over the place these days. There's so much of it out there. I keep telling people there's never enough music, and that's right. There is never enough music. And today, T-shirt of the day has been brought to you by Inhuman Condition. Tour Shirt 2021 Part 1 from when they came to Atlanta, Georgia and played at Vision Studios and totally destroyed the place. Lee Harrison was on drums, Jeremy Clean on vocals, Terry Butler on bass, and also Taylor Nordberg on guitar and backing vocals. But I'll tell you something, Inhuman Condition, once you guys put out a third album, I want to fucking hear it, man, because I just can't wait to see what it sounds like. And you hear it, it's like, yo, this is what's happening nowadays. They're bringing back that old school death metal, like grindcore sound that Massacre had from like way back. You guys are doing a damn good job. Jeremy, I gotta give you a shout out because you're a great guy. Keep on the great music. And Lee Harrison, my big brother, thanks for your support. Thanks for your continued care. And everybody around the globe, almost 500 subscribers now. I have to bring that up to you guys. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank to every one of you. I can't name you all personally. I wish I could. The list is way too large to express. My mom being one of my biggest supporters, thank you. Carol Ditton. I'd like to say thanks to every single buddy. So, anyway, webisode number 98, as you guys could probably see from before, was an interview with Dejin Ghoul, and that was Grant Knockburn. What a great guy. But anyhow, webisode number 100 is coming up soon, and I will give you guys a little preview as to what it's going to represent. It's of me, personally, doing karaoke. I did Breaking the Law. I mean, I do karaoke from time to time. I like to sing a lot. I also like to growl. But I also write my own music, as I've mentioned before in some of my webisodes when I talked about in the interviews that I've interviewed with a lot of musicians. I like to write my own music. I got a friend of mine that's collaborating who lives in Colorado. He also plays in Fetal Embalmment, named Brendan Jackson. I'd like to give him a shout out as well. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being a really good friend to me. I think he's a totally awesome, talented young man who's got a really long ways to go. He's always eager to learn new shit. He's always learning stuff. He's always writing stuff. The dude's phenomenal. Check him out. But anyway, like I said, until next time, metalheads, rockers, keep your horns up. Stay the fuck out of trouble. And also, like I've said before, if someone falls in the pit, pick him or her up. I don't want to see anybody get hurt or seriously injured, or killed for that matter. That would really fucking blow. Stay cool.